Here we go!
We're feeling very gay because it's almost time to play. Grab your favorite chair with the Lucky Pierres. Yeah!
All right, guys, welcome back to the Lucky Pierres. Tonight we got another top 5 for you. Being as it's the end of the year and all, we got our top 5 disappointing films of 2021. All right, guys, top 5, I guess it'd be bottom 5 disappointing films of 2021. Movies that you were anticipating and they did not live up at all to expectations. Big ones.
Yeah.
So, what movies?
I'll go if you want.
You want to go first? Start. Go on.
These ones usually I don't do any particular order. These ones are kind of in order. So like the 5th being Chaos Walking, which I didn't have big expectations at first, but then on paper everything looked good. Tom Holland, like. There's like telepathy going on, like a bunch of good actors. Straight garbage.
Why was it garbage? You didn't
like.
Was there a particular reason or
nothing about it was good?
What, the writing was
like,
bad?
Everything was bad. Like it was just piss poor, like put together, and like I feel like every single person on the movie like was like in between jobs. Like they're like, I'll give you a day to like shoot here. I'll shoot here, and like everything was,
just a filler movie. It was like
it was straight garbage.
This kind of just makes me want to watch it, honestly.
Like I watched it in my office, and I was literally like, it has to get better. Like there's no way this whole movie is dog shit.
Okay,
because like the whole premise of the movie is like it's all boys. There's no like females. And they can't like.
It's already terrible.
You can, like, or like, and then like your thoughts is the chaos walking is like people can hear your inner thoughts. So like even if you don't say it out loud, people can hear it unless you can control it. Mm-hmm. So like it's just people walking around hearing each other's thoughts, and it's just nonsense. Like so when the girl comes, he's like, "Oh, I want to fuck her," and she hears him and gets pissed, and he's like, "Oh God, I just want to kiss her," and like that's literally between them. That's the whole dynamic the whole time.
Wow.
Okay, ready? For the Deep House that we just watched.
Yes.
Because it was such a cool idea.
You said it like it's on your list.
It was such a cool idea.
I didn't think it was terrible.
It was, I had high hopes because it was a cool idea, and like we said we would go see it in theaters if we could, and we'd never found that way.
It's from a great movie directors that made Inside, the 2007 French horror movie. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, but
it just missed.
Yeah,
there wasn't much cool about it.
No, there
except for the idea.
It had moments, I think, but yeah, go on.
Blood Red Sky, the Netflix movie.
I was going to watch that. No good?
It was supposed to be like snakes on a plane with vampires. That's what the description was. Garbage.
Sounds great.
Yes.
Yep. Sounds great.
Yep. Garbage. Joe and I both agreed because like we watched and we're like, dude, what did you think? And we were both like, not good.
All right.
Number 2, I didn't even hate this movie. But like as Venom, Let There Be Carnage, because literally the only good thing about it was Woody as Carnage, but the rest of the movie like was just not good.
Did you like the first Venom though?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, so did I.
I feel like Tom Hardy. I think he got writing credits for this one. Don't do that again.
Yeah. I think he wrote that show he's in too, which is not very good.
Okay.
So.
He's a weird guy.
Yeah.
But also like
maybe don't write.
You can't really
What's that
make
show called?
You can't make a movie about
FX?
Carnage.
I don't remember.
And like Carnage literally was like a psychopath
taboo
pedophile child murderer.
Yeah.
So like if you can't go that dark with it, just don't do it.
Yeah.
And then number 1, The Green Knight.
No.
By far.
Yeah. I mean, that's on all our lists, I believe.
No, it's not going to be Joe's because he didn't anticipate it.
Yeah,
was it disappointing for him? Because he literally thought it was going to be shit.
If we had worst overall, I would say number one.
But we both, like, because I rewatched our most anticipated movies list. Remember, I texted you and, like, we were horrible.
I chose some good ones.
Yeah, 2 out of 5.
No Time to Die.
But that was good
Last
for you.
Night in Soho.
Good.
Jackass Forever is still coming out.
It's not coming out. That's what I said. A lot of our list we still haven't seen.
And then what else did I have? I had Many Saints of Newark was okay. And then also, I don't want to mention it.
And then like some honorable mentions, like because neither one I wasn't like expecting to be great, but I was still like wasn't good. The French Dispatch I was underwhelmed by because I feel like Wes Anderson could make beautiful, great movies, but instead he panders to the people that are going to like his movies whether they're good or not. Like, just do what you're going to do. You don't have to like put every hipster, artsy, art school, film school, like type trope and like that quirk in the movie because those kids are already giving
he
you their
has
money.
a style. You either love it or
They're
really
giving,
don't.
but those people are giving him their money anyways. So just make a movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And number one gripe: Jason Schwartzman's in the movie for literally less than 30 seconds. Like, why put him in the fucking movie?
Yeah.
And another one, John in the Hole, which Ben and I watched recently together. Michael C. Hall from Dexter was in it, and the premise is like a weird kid finds a abandoned bunker in the woods and just throws his family down in the hole. But,
I enjoyed that movie.
My big issues with the movie is there's like a little girl and her mother that they show you, and they never explain what they have to do with the movie at all.
That was a gripe I had too because it didn't make sense.
The movie starts, and then whatever, and then it shows this little girl and her mother, and it's very like awkward between them, and then it just cuts back to the regular movie, and 40 minutes in is the opening credits, like John in the Hole shows up on the screen.
Yeah, 30 minutes in.
You guys don't think you could have missed something with those two? Or
I don't think so.
Everybody was like, it doesn't make any sense. Because then it shows them again, it cuts to them again, and she knows, she's like, oh, I wanted to talk about John in the Hole.
That's the only mention of them that they have, that there is.
So like
the connection.
that this little girl knows the story.
This little
of him.
girl's telling her mom, she's like, oh, I want to talk. She's like, something bothering you? And she's like, I'm just thinking about John in the hole.
So like she knew about him throwing his parents in the hole. And then it goes like he just dumps his parents and his sister in the hole, and then it's been like a week, and then he lets them out and they act like everything's fine, nothing happened. And then the end of the movie is that little girl comes back and just walks in the woods and finds the bunker. End. Nothing. No explanation. No, not a goddamn thing.
Nope. So yeah, that's it.
So that's why they're honorable mentions though, because they didn't
fully disappoint you. Yeah, but they let you down.
They let me down and recency biased. I saw them recently.
Yeah. All right, Joe, you want to go next or me?
I can.
Okay.
I don't really have a particular order except for number one, which I'm sure you can both guess which my number one is.
Yeah.
Halloween?
Yeah.
Halloween Kills.
Yeah.
is
The best movie of the year. Right here. No.
really, really tough and depressing for me because I love Halloween so much, and that movie just took a dump.
It did. It really did.
Everything about it.
Yep.
The writing and everything was just garbage.
You're gonna watch it again, right?
But evil dies tonight. That's all I gotta say.
Halloween died that night, that's for sure. I might not even see the newest one, honestly, because that one just might have
come
wrecked it
on.
for me.
I mean,
I feel like you will.
You've loved the franchise for 30 years.
If for nothing more, just
You love Uncharted, but you're hating on that movie.
Have
So
a night out with the boys.
Okay.
We don't bring up
order with
Uncharted.
the rest of them.
We don't bring up
I
Uncharted.
do every time I see them.
Not the movie.
Kingsman, the new one. Really didn't like it. I thought it was just bored the hell out of me. I love the first two
surprising.
so much. I agree. Like that's why I was really psyched to see it. And
I will say this though, I got from the trailers, it was a different tone altogether.
Oh,
It was
yeah.
going for a more serious tone. That's what I got.
I'm glad you're a smarter person than me. You even said it like that. You emphasized I so much. I got from the trailers.
No, you didn't pick that up from the trailers?
Not at all.
The trailers looked more serious.
They showed Rasputin like dancing and eating people, and I figured it would be silly and like over the top.
They
like the other
really
ones.
did push that whole movie about Rasputin
Yeah.
being gay. They pushed it so hard.
And just obnoxious and crazy, but she was only in it for like half hour, 45 minutes maybe, but just didn't live up to the Kingsman name.
Because the first two are really good.
I mean, obviously, it didn't have Eggsy and whatever his
Right.
name is. Like,
Okay. Well, anyway.
and we just talked about Matrix is on there because of the other ones. I mean, obviously, like these are like if you have something to live up to, like
Right.
this is why I'm
Yeah.
disappointed. Like,
Yeah. You
they're
were
either-
anticipating them, and they just let you down for whatever
Yeah,
reason.
just about all of them are sequels that I have, or like trilogies that built up to. Just
Nothing.
Matrix was just a dumpster fire, basically. Like, nothing happened, and they went straight on nostalgia. If anyone says it's a masterpiece, they can. I don't even want to say it.
All right.
I have Don't Breathe 2.
Okay.
Fair, but also that was on your most anticipated list.
Oh wow,
Yeah,
yeah.
it was.
We were shit at picking that list.
And
We weren't
Halloween
good.
Kills was.
Yeah, we were good.
I know. Oh, I know. I didn't want to rub that one in.
I agree. I accept it.
Yeah.
Just because the first one was sweet, it was innovative. Like it was like something you'd never seen before, like a blind guy getting attacked by and fighting off burglars.
Mm-hmm.
And then the second one just like
Just very weird directions it went in.
Weird writing.
They kind of turned him into a good guy, where like he was like raping a chick with a turkey baster in the first one. And they're like,
The whole movie.
yeah. Like,
I don't know if they turned him into a good guy.
They tried to make you feel for him.
A little bit.
what do you mean a little bit? Like he was protecting this kid who these terrible people who make meth were trying to take.
No, but he even says later on, he's like, I'm not a good guy. He's like,
he said it,
I,
but
I,
like-
I rape and I've raped and murdered. And,
Were you not rooting for him against those people though?
no, it definitely was.
Okay, well
But then again, I root for like Leatherface and stuff, you know?
I don't root for Leatherface. I have Demonic, which was also on my most anticipated.
Yeah.
So I obviously my most anticipated this year should not be good. So.
Well, like 3 of the movies I picked aren't even available. So
Yeah, it was from one of my favorite directors, and it just was dog shit.
I honestly don't think
Yeah,
I watched it because you both told me it was terrible.
Neil
wasn't
Neil
good, yeah.
Blomkamp, who directed District 9, Elysium, and Chappie.
Which are so good.
Yeah.
They're just such good movies, like creatively.
I think what happened was the studio wouldn't give him money, I don't think, or something, or he pitched an idea and he's like, I'm just gonna make something anyway. I think he got impatient.
I'm just gonna make it anyway.
I think he honestly got impatient. He's like, I'm just gonna make something.
I love our theories on directors, what they think. Like, what they do, they do. They can't fail. Like, if we like them.
Yeah.
I just think he screwed this one up. And then honorable mention, I have Reminiscence, which I wish to God I never saw, because it's just painful.
looked
that's
painful.
one with
Hugh Jackman.
Yeah, Hugh Jackman.
He's like going into memories, and it's
It's
just
like Inception
Looked
with
like
Hugh Jackman.
Inception, yeah.
yeah, it's Inception, but it puts you to sleep. Like it's so boring.
So if I need to take a nap,
Yeah.
All right, nice ones. Okay. My top 5. All right. No particular order. I got The Green Knight, of course. That was one of my top anticipated movies of the year.
I think it was on both of our lists.
I was so highly anticipating that movie.
Maybe
It was
that's why we disliked it so much.
and it was an absolute snooze fest. And it was pretty to look at times, but that was not enough for me. That was not. I was expecting an epic action adventure, great character
None of
development.
that. Had
None of that.
Yeah, there's not many movies that like if someone said they were good to me, I'd punch them in the face.
Honestly, I don't think there's ever been a movie that we've talked about where we all agreed as much as that movie.
Yeah, no, it's not good. It's not
Yeah.
good. And then
Even though Ben did tell us he was trying to convince himself it was good for a minute, like after
for
we
about a
saw
half
it.
an hour after.
Yeah, afterwards he was like,
It's hard not to when you're anticipating a movie.
He was like, I'm trying so hard.
It's hard for me to admit I'm wrong anyway, so you know.
Maybe I just missed something. It was really good.
And then next, of course, I got Halloween Kills. I was anticipating that pretty highly. That was just out of my top 5 and anticipating it, and then it was just a turd. It was just terrible writing and just annoying.
Direction and
Just annoying.
yeah, agreed.
Just annoying characters and just Evil Dies Tonight about 400 times, just screaming it in your face.
I just want to talk to the whole cast, crew, and directors. Like, what are you doing? Like, why? Why'd you do that?
And then I got The Conjuring, The Devil Made Me Do It. Didn't care for it. I really enjoyed the first.
Is that the one where I talked about the frills?
Yeah.
Okay.
I really enjoyed the first 2. I thoroughly enjoyed the first 2.
That's all you need to say.
And then
Justin's commentary was just on the wardrobe.
yeah, the first 2 are really good, and then this one, new director, same cast, but it seems like the direction was just way worse than the writing, and just it was not good.
Yeah, it was just kind of like a dumbed down, like straight to DVD horror movie.
It was a cash grab.
Yeah.
It was a cash grab. And then next I got The Little Things. You guys remember that one on HBO Max?
I liked it. So
I didn't watch
can't-
it.
It was starring Denzel
haven't
and
watched
Jared
it.
Leto and Rami Malek.
Well, right
Yeah.
there, you hate Jared Leto.
I don't hate him, but the movie was just not good.
What if he was Nathan Drake? What would you do? Just kill yourself?
I'd probably kill myself. No, but the movie was not good. I was expecting something along the lines of like Seven. Not that good, of course, but like some serial killer killing people and Denzel hunting him and Rami Malek hunting him down. It was just a major letdown on all
I
those
think what
things.
you were picturing was like a True Detective kind of feel.
I
like-
was. I went in, I think, with too high expectations. Maybe that was the problem.
See, I had zero expectations. So.
But I did not enjoy it at all. It
pretty good
it
try.
did nothing for me. And then 5th, I have Resident Evil: Welcome to Raccoon City.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't enjoy it much at all because I'm such a huge fan of the games, and like I expect the games are so perfect. I
think
expect a perfect.
I think why I wasn't
a great movie.
I wasn't let down by that movie
Not
because
a perfect movie.
I
but-
felt like even though people picked it apart, I felt like it stuck so much closer to the games than the previous Resident Evil movies.
100%.
Like those movies had nothing to do.
100% it did, but that didn't make it good.
Right, but I feel like that's why I didn't dislike it as much as you did.
Yeah.
Because I was like, when I told you about it, I go, it was okay, but at least it stuck to the games. The other ones were like,
I will give it
But
that.
why?
I will give it that. It was faithful, but that wasn't enough.
Yeah,
it wasn't.
I get it.
Just wasn't enough.
But I also told
Earth, were you expecting that to be good though? Like,
I liked-
because it's a brand new Resident Evil movie, and it
yeah,
went
but
to.
you saw the previews, didn't you?
I didn't really.
Well, that's your fault. Then.
I went to the. I knew it was going straight to theaters. If it came straight to DVD, I'd have been like, oh, it's probably trash. But like, went to theaters exclusively. I'm like, this has to be pretty good.
I liked some of the people in it, so I was a little skewed more than Ben. Like, there's a dude from Letterkenny in it,
Yeah.
and then like some of the actors that are literally probably in it for like 30 seconds.
They
Like, they're just people I know from.
They
other
made
stuff.
Leon, who like looks really cool in the games, got an iconic look. They made him look like not even anything like him. Leon is very dumb in the movie, and it's just stupid. I don't get it. And then
Some quick cuts.
yeah, what was the other thing that I said about that? Shaw, I told you there was another thing. I forget, but
about that movie.
I just saw the preview of like the giant monsters and then the liquor, and I was like, okay, this looks like straight cartoony.
Okay, well, that's one of my things about that movie was like the liquor. You can't say it doesn't look like the game because I looked back.
Oh, yeah.
100%. But it does look kind of like too video gamey for a movie.
Yeah, but
Like
what do you
it-
expect going in?
Well, exactly.
Like,
What I'm saying. That's why I wasn't disappointed
Yeah.
in it because I didn't expect it to be great. I just thought it would be okay, and
Yeah.
it was just okay.
I guess it was okay. I can give it okay, but it was still disappointing.
Well, yeah,
to me.
that's fair. That's fair. That's a disappointing.
Yeah. But all right, guys, that's our top or bottom 5 disappointing movies of 2021. Next up, you'll see our top 5 films of 2021. Stay tuned. We love you. Thanks for watching.
I don't love you.
I don't love anything.